Julius Malema says he walks the talk, but today he's on the catwalk. The general says his epaulets are not going anywhere. Kanye drops the lingerie. And Archbishop Tutu gives government a dressing down over the Dalai Lama visa.
It's being billed as the show of the decade, Mangwang 2012. The country's hottest young designers are already jostling for positions. Some have designs on the presidency. Others have designs on the public purse. Suits are out. Gorilla chic is in. Rebel fashionista Julius Malema gives us an exclusive preview of what to expect. Camouflage is in, a must-have for the serious economic freedom fighter. Protect the rubbish that is in your trouser. Stand out from the crowd in the latest camo kit by Hugo Boss. Berets will be big next year. His will be bigger because his head is becoming more swollen. Berets by Kanye. Balaclavas are making a comeback. See and cause a scene. Protect yourself against crimes of fashion. Balaclavas by Dolce & Gabbana.
Hello, Sunny Bonani Dakse. Who's it? Sharp Sharp. I'm Tim Mudise. This is Zan News. Let's get it on. We have a very special guest in our studio today. He has been called many things: annoying, bossy, and a monumental pain in the ass. We know him as the Arch. Welcome to Zan News. Arch?
I'm practicing Zen Buddhism, Tim. It's very popular amongst Chinese and South African government officials.
What's the idea behind this philosophy?
If you ignore a problem, it ceases to exist.
Ah, there you are.
Voila! I exist.
That was Zen?
Yes, and this is now...
We'll be back in a few minutes with the Arch. But now, Police Commissioner General Bheki Cele says he's going nowhere until his work is done. This comes after speculation that President Jacob Gedle Zuma was planning on firing the top cop for his involvement in the Lee scandal. General Cele, how will you know when your work is done?
Look at my NTA team. Nothing is going out. Not even me. More and more work just keeps coming in.
Would it not be possible to get rid of the backlog by solving more crimes?
I have already said that I will leave when the job is done, team. I can tell you now that the job will never be done.
So, what you are saying is that crime is the only thing keeping you in the job?
That's right, team. In a way, criminals work for me.
Speaking of which, some of your men were robbed of 2.2 million rand last Friday outside an ABSA branch in Joburg. What's the story?
This sort of thing can happen to anyone, team.
Anyone with millions in the bank, yes. But shouldn't your men have taken precautions when throwing that much money?
They did take precautions. They waited for the little green man to flash before crossing the road.
That's a lot of money to draw in one go. What was it for?
Normal routine stuff. Paying off informers, looking after witnesses, bribing politicians, buying donuts. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Could it have been an inside job?
Never. These were crime intelligence operatives. They aren't smart enough for something like this.
You are right. They probably needed help filling out the withdrawal slip.
That's the bad news, team. The good news is that the robbers gave my guys a receipt. Helps with the insurance claim.
With just less than 1,000 days to go before the Soccer World Cup kicks off in Brazil, organizers are panicking. It cost South Africa $4 billion to stage the event last year. But according to reports, it could cost Brazil anything up to $60 billion. Mr. Blatter, have you increased your fee?
Don't be ridiculous, Tim. Yes, I have.
By several $billion?
That information is between me and my little friend Danny here. What do you want them? Why are you bothering Mr. Blatter?
Are you not worried about the overspending?
I am not spending anything. It's Brazil's problem.
They are also falling behind in their preparations. You are not concerned?
Look, Tim, this is Brazil we are talking about. If they were good at planning and being on schedule, they would be called Switzerland.
There is widespread corruption in Brazil. Is FIFA encouraging transparency in its World Cup dealings?
Yes, of course, but not if it slows everything down and pushes up costs. Sometimes corruption is cheaper.
Will this be the biggest World Cup ever?
It's not size that counts. Isn't that right, Danny? It's the legacy. You have seen what FIFA left behind in South Africa.
Yes, a lot of empty stadiums that are bleeding us dry.
Always the negative. Always the negative.
Mr. Blatter, how much do you expect it will cost Russia to host the World Cup in 2018?
Nothing. It will cost Russia nothing. Maybe $800 billion. No more.
And when Qatar hosts the Cup in 2022?
We are hoping that by then Qatar will no longer exist and we can go back to Germany where football belongs.
Facebook and Twitter are buzzing with speculation over who posted naked pictures of a woman who looks suspiciously like socialite Kanye. The Queen of Bling has said very little since the pictures appeared on the internet. Kanye, can you confirm that it is, in fact, you in the photographs?
The woman in the pictures is very beautiful, isn't she? Gorgeous face, stunning body. What do you think, Tim? Could it be me?
It certainly looks like it might be you. Are you saying it isn't?
I'm just saying that the woman in the photos is a very hot babe, and I'm a very hot babe. Draw your own conclusions, doll.
You don't seem too concerned that your giblets are on display for everyone to see.
How can you say that? Can't you see how devastated I am?
Oh, here, have a tissue.
Thank you.
Some people are saying you posted the pictures yourself to get publicity.
That's just silly, Tim. I'm already so famous I can hardly look at myself in the mirror without passing out. Why would I put naked photos of myself on the internet?
Because you don't have a video camera.
Excuse me a moment.
Theo, bring a video camera next time, okay?
Let's get back to our studio guest. Welcome to the show, Arch.
Oh, thank you, Tim. It's very good to be here. I only wish my friend, the Dalai Lama, could say the same.
You look different today. Have you done something with your hair?
I'm wearing Tibetan robes, you know. I like them because the colors clash.
Because they clash?
Yes, you know, they clash with the government's refusal to stand up for human rights. They clash with the government's inability to defend our sovereignty. They clash with the government's mealy-mouthed commitment to democracy. They clash with...
We get it, Arch.
My blood is boiling, Tim. I am so angry that I don't know, you know, behave in a most unbiblical, diabolical manner, you know. The Dalai Lama is my friend. What kind of a country is this where you are allowed to have a birthday party as long as your friends don't come?
Is there anything you can do to get the government to come to its senses?
What can I do? I am nearly 80 years old, you know. Maybe I should emigrate to Tibet. I already have the outfit, you know. All I need is a bell.
Immigrate to Tibet?
Actually, maybe I'll go to Burma. You know, I have another very good friend there.
Are you talking about Aung San Suu Kyi?
You, I might be a man of the cloth, but that is one hot mama. She's like a beautiful Burmese cat that needs to be stroked.
Maybe we should leave it there, Arch. Thanks for joining us. Happy birthday for Friday.
Thank you, Tim. I hope I don't get anything made in China.
Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me, Tim, and the team is hamburger, goodbye, and futek.
You know, Tim, I think this birthday of mine has been Beijinged.
At Mangwang 2012, sunglasses will be huge, like Juju's car and his house. The bigger, the better. Let nobody see the fear in your eyes. Sunglasses sunglasses by police. AK-47 is every fashion rebel's weapon of choice. It shoots straight and never jams. You wouldn't be seen dead with one. The AK-47 by the famous Russian designer Kim Kardashian.